water.
What is it on the roof? It's 98.3 still on the roof.
Ooh. Hot.
Ooh, because we do it by 1/10 of a degree.
Very exact
Meteorologists
you are.
should,
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow for the kids, 69 degrees. It's going to be a warm start. That's fine. You know, actually through 11 a.m. it's okay. And then in the afternoon, it won't be blazing hot. It'll be, let's call it regular hot. It'll be, let's say, 89 at 2 or 3 p.m. So that's a little more reasonable. Just this is what we would sometimes get, or we do sometimes get at the end of August and early September. I remember like a low 90s day when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. It was so hot. Anyway, enough about my childhood. So heat wave headlines. Tomorrow will be hot but less extreme. We end up in the lower 90s. Then Thursday and Friday, kind of a question mark because once we get into September, it's tough to tell. If we get a little push of ocean air, it can cool us off more than we expect sometimes, but our models are pretty insistent. We'll be around 90 degrees or low 90s both those days. So we'll go for around 90 or so both days, but there will be patchy morning clouds. That takes the edge off the heat, but still hot. And then Labor Day weekend, I think it's more a matter of just warm and dry. Heat wave looks unlikely now for Labor Day weekend. We were thinking it was a possibility that things get really hot Sunday and Monday, but I think that's looking less likely now. All right, Stoller Family Estate, 93 degrees out there in Dayton. And it's nice along the north coast. We've seen low clouds and fog kind of sloshing around the coastline, especially on the central and southern coast. Not as much on the northern coast, but 64 degrees there. Really nice. Look at the official highs. Where it's pink, that's really hot. You had 98 at Eugene, 99 in Portland, 98 at Kelso, 90 in Seattle. I think that either tied or broke their all-time record for 90-degree days up there. And the Dow's just scorching hot again. Central Oregon. Actually, let's see what else we have farther east here. Hermiston, yeah, about 98, 100 at Pendleton. So, yeah, scorching hot for the second to last day of August. So, 60s tonight west side. Some of the outlying areas in the 50s. 50s generally, and some 60s east of the Cascades. Pretty quiet, except we have low clouds on the coast. Speaking of overnight temps, look at this. All right, this shows the August 2022 here, low temps for the whole month. Red means above normal. Wow, we've never had a month like this in Portland where we have so many nights above 60 degrees. Part of that is the warming climate. The other part is the urban area just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and so it would have warmed anyway. But new record, 27 nights as of today at or above 60 degrees. The old record was 23. So we've gone way beyond the record. So yes, crazy warm nights so far this month and actually this summer as well. All right, for now, no weather systems nearby, so the forecasting is easy. We just get a little bit of ocean air and just enough to cool us off a few degrees tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m., notice a little more west wind starting to show up. The wind is going westerly through the gorge, so we get rid of the really hot stuff there. And then maybe some morning clouds Thursday, and maybe some patchy morning clouds again on Friday. And that will determine, the coverage of the morning clouds will determine whether we make it to 90 each of those 2 days. So tomorrow, warming quickly, already low 80s at noon. It's going to feel hot. And then 92 in the evening, or late afternoon, I should say, 5 and 6 p.m. And the 7-day forecast then, yeah, right on the edge of hot here Thursday and Friday. And then more of a push coming in off the ocean Friday night. I think that pushes us back well into the 80s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the holiday weekend looks pretty good right now. And look at that, still no sign of rain or dramatic cooling, even the day after Labor Day next week. So we'll talk more about what we expect up in the mountains coming up in a few minutes.